The most controversial issue for AI community right now is the Stable Diffusion 3 model. With this release, Stability AI is set to earn back the money that they and their investors have poured into the project for last 2 years. We do understand that Stability AI is not a non-profit organization and a company has to make money somehow, even if they create open source products so that they can keep functioning and they keep making newer Stable Diffusion models. The SD3 large model is hidden behind a paywall and you are free to use SD3 medium model as long as you are not making commercial gains off of it. But the moment you start making money from that, you have to purchase a license. You can either buy the creator license or the enterprise license depending on your use cases. The creator license is applicable for people that are making less than $1 million in annual revenue, less than $1 million in institutional funding, and less than 1 million monthly active users. The $20 fee for that license, this does look like a decent subscription as long as you are generating 6,000 images per month. What? It should be some kind of typo, isn't it? I mean, there is no way they are expecting people to generate only 6,000 images per month. That's roughly 200 images per day. What they are saying is you pay them for the commercial usage of the model, you run it in your own computer, and you are allowed to generate only 6,000 images per month. This is completely insane. They have also not specified who that number is applied to. I mean, let's say if you are an AI startup and you have 5,000 active monthly users, does it allow each of them 6,000 images per month, or is it applicable to all of them as a whole? Some form of clarity is definitely needed regarding that, or I don't think any company that is not large enough to get the enterprise license would want to dabble into the territory of SD3. Now, once the confusion around the number of generated images gets cleared out in the future and you do start creating models that other people use, you will be liable for any acts or omissions by your customers or any users in connection with their use of the software products, including any acts or omissions that would constitute a breach of this agreement if committed by you, and any such acts or omissions will constitute a breach of this agreement by you. Why should you be liable if someone uses custom models created by you? From their logic, Stability AI themselves should be liable because they are providing the base model. I am not a lawyer, I may be wrong, but from the point of legality, I think end user that breaches the agreement should be liable, neither the company nor the service provider. It is like saying if you are selling kitchen knives and someone purchases one and commits murder with it, the knife seller is to be held liable, not the person that committed the murder. Now, let's say you want to stop using the SD3 model for a few months. Maybe you can't afford it financially, maybe you have other priorities, but what happens then? They have given a clear effect of termination, or have they? Upon termination or expiration of this agreement, all outstanding orders for software products will terminate, all of your payment obligations will become due and payable immediately, all rights and licenses granted to you hereunder will immediately cease. That is understandable. This has been going good so far, but here they say upon termination or expiration, each party will return or destroy the confidential information of the other, including Stability's software products and any derivative works. Give yourself a moment to think about this. And about derivative works, they have a clear definition of what is derivative works. Derivative works means any derivative work of the software products as recognized by US copyright law, and any modifications to a core model and any other model created which is based on or derived from a core model or a core model's outputs. For clarity, derivative works do not include the outputs of any core model. So the images generated by you is safe for the time being. So the images generated by you would be safe for the time being, but all other derivative works, that means as far as I understand, all the fine-tuned SD3 models, all the LoRa's, and any SDXL, SD 1.5 or SD 2.1 model that you might have trained using Stable Diffusion 3 output images, you have to destroy them all immediately. So if you are willing to work with SD3 models in the future, you are bound to Stability AI for the rest of your life. Well, it is $20 right now, but it can and it will increase in the future. And as they are the company making the models, they can charge whatever they want depending on whose hand Stability AI ends up in. Yeah, you can stop paying anytime and move to any other model, but all your years of hard work and time and everything that you have put into that all would cease to exist the moment you move on from them. Let me clarify, I do not think Stability AI is in the wrong by charging us $20 a month for commercial license. In fact, even if you are not using the models commercially but you have had fun with their free models over the last 2 years and you can afford it, purchasing the creator license would be a good way to support them. Training these models require a lot of money. They have to pay their researchers, all their employees, and keep running operations. Their investors also want to see profit, and even for people that live in difficult situations or just starting out in their career and can't pay $20, they do have some discretionary grants available for them. I really appreciate that. But until and unless they clear out the fog surrounding the SD3 creator license agreement, I do not think anyone would want to build a business around that. Stability AI should respect the small creators and developers, because without them Stable Diffusion would not have been what it is today. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts regarding the matter. See you next week.